Back when things were really booming, Brazil was the only source for good rubber. This meant the rubber barons had almost total control over the entire worldwide market for rubber.
We are a mobile museum. We are a mobile museum. We are a mobile museum, committed to the education of all generations and cultures on the uniqueness of sneakers.
George Henry Hood of Chelsea, Massachusetts, was a rubber goods salesman and businessman during the latter half of the 19th century. In 1877, he founded the Boston Rubber Company, which, along with 11 other corporations, consolidated to become the United States Rubber Company in 1892. In 1947, the Hood Rubber division of the B.F. Goodrich Company offered a new line of sneakers called Posture Foundation, PF Flyers, a pioneering development in the modern sneaker industry. One of the innovations of the Hood Rubber Company that continued under B.F. Goodrich was the sneaker test, a practice which many East Watertown residents fondly remember.
I was probably about 11 years old, so that would be about 1936, 1937. We waited in line on the steps leading up to the door until they opened the door and let us in. And we would go in and they would say, well, you know, we have this size or that size or that size, and if it was your size, then you would get the sneakers. Then you would have to come in every Wednesday and they would check them to see how they wore and so forth and so on.
The museum chronicles the evolution of the sneaker through a variety of medium. Museum goers will be treated to a fun and memorable journey through the evolution of the sneaker.
Marketing of these sponsorship contracts came from Walt Frazier and Puma. And as a kid, we only had Pumas, and I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Pumas, Pro-Keds, and Converse. Then ponies became popular. Now I'm looking at all the shoes that are out, and it's just unbelievable. You know, when you talk about Reebok, Adidas, Puma's still here, Converse, but Nike being the king of the kings, and all the different types of styles that are available for purchase. It's just unbelievable. You know, I know there's no way in the world, whoever invented sneakers would have thought that this would be a multi-billion-dollar business. You know, with multiple companies making billions of dollars a year off the sales of shoes. So it just blows my mind. I can't wait to walk around, and I feel like a little kid here. It's like, wow. You know, you see all the history of sneakers, whether it's the jerseys, the uniforms, the sneakers, seeing the personalities.
The museum has been featured in such major media outlets as Los Angeles Times, Los Angeles Business Journal, the Inland Valley Daily Bulletin, and KCAL 9, Los Angeles' biggest Lakers fan.
Time for this week's winner in our Why Are You the Biggest Laker Fan contest. This week's fan has quite a collection.
Hi, my name is James Moore. I'm the biggest Laker fan. This is my daughter, Jamie Moore. We got memorabilia from the 1950s. We got George Mikan memorabilia. We got the 60s. We got Jerry West. We got Elgin Baylor. We got Kareem. We got Magic, James Worthy, Kobe, Shaq, Phil Jackson. We go all the way back. We're true Laker fans.
All right, congratulations, James Moore. Bam! Bam! Don't forget to enter. Only a few weeks left to get in on the chance to sit right here with me, Big Game James, and the legendary Lawrence Tanner. The guy's got it all there, doesn't he?
He's got some, New Balance.
Some shoes you signed for, man.
James Moore, founder and chief curator, created the museum with nothing but his love for sneakers. Since forming the museum in 2002, Moore's extensive scholarly research and tireless passion for the subject has earned him recognition throughout the sneaker community.